Hi Josh.
Hello.
Hey, I'm doing an assignment for SIT and we have to record a conversation with someone, and I wondered if I could have a chat to you about your different hobbies.
Okay.
Would that be okay? And I'll
Yes.
record that and then I'll make some notes while we're doing that and send it down to SIT. Yep, cool. Um, so the main focus is on the hobbies, and I know that you really love your karate, so we'll start with that. But then if you could tell me some more about the other hobbies you have when we're chatting, that would be good.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
So I used to do karate when I was little, as you know, and I was lost focus and I was out of just not fit and stuff.
Mhm.
And uh, so now I'm doing it again, and I feel I've gotten better. I'm more focused, and I can do the kata and the fighting patterns and stuff. I can actually remember them, and I was just
Mhm.
like, faking it. But
You mean back then?
yeah,
Okay. Yeah. Do you think that there's a reason why you're more focused now than previously?
yeah, it's probably because I'm more extroverted, and yeah,
So you've got more confidence, do you think? Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's good. So, do you have gradings for karate, or?
yes,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm having one today.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good thing to look forward to.
Yeah,
Yeah. So, if you pass the grading today successfully, what will that give you?
the grading will turn me from white belt into yellow belt.
Okay. How many belts are there altogether?
Um, not sure. There's probably 20-ish.
Oh, that's quite a few. All right. And do you enjoy it more now, as well as having the extra confidence, because you think you know, have got more focus time? I know that when you did it before, you had a lot of other things on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, there was just quite a bit of work, and I wasn't fully into it.
You mean work at school, or work at home, or after school activities, or?
Not so much after school activities, just I was a lot more focused on my schoolwork, and now I'm as focused as much as it would allow, the
Yeah.
schoolwork would allow.
Right. So you think that because you have less homework or
Yeah,
things on, that you've got time to do that? Yeah. And I know that you do a lot of practice in your spare time, don't you?
yes.
Yeah, that's good. Ah, okay. And what else? What other hobbies have you got, Josh?
Well, I'd like to learn Spanish,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm currently, I'd say, around the intermediate level, which is where you can start to, you know, get things from context and know about like 40, 50, 60% of the words.
Of the vocab.
Yeah,
Mm.
and I've been listening to conversations, and it's getting easier and easier to understand what's being said.
Yeah. Do you listen to those conversations online, or do you read them and watch them?
There's podcasts, so it's just a pre-recorded conversation
Yeah.
that takes place, and I try to understand as much as possible. And sometimes I watch videos with subtitles to get the, like, if people are speaking faster and they go like Estela or something, and it's pretty hard to understand what they're saying when they're speaking at full speed like we are now in English.
Mm.
But with subtitles, you can see how those words are pronounced while they're at full speed.
Mm. It's a great tool, isn't it, for learning a language? Subtitles. Mm.
Yeah, and
So, do you think that has been one of the biggest things that's helped you, the subtitles, or the
yeah,
podcasts?
and reading the news every day.
Alright, yeah. You read the news in Spanish, do you?
Yeah,
Off the internet, or?
yeah.
Mm.
I've got most of the grammar down. It's not so much of a priority as the vocabulary and listening,
Yeah.
because if you don't have the words, what use is like putting them together? But how to put them together?
And you've had the opportunity at school to talk to someone who's a native Spanish teacher and learner and speaker. How did that go?
Yeah, it went pretty well. We're currently doing, in our Spanish class, we're currently doing a conversation, and we've made a conversation and we have to memorize it, and it's just like 5 lines for each, and it's just hi, it's on the phone. It's on the phone conversation, and it's like hi, what are you doing? Oh, like talk to me. Hi, would you like to go to the shopping or beach or whatever? And it was some people did it today,
and have you already done yours or
no,
not yet?
I'm doing mine like tomorrow or the day after.
And how do you feel about doing that? Are you confident? Yeah.
I've got alright pronunciation, which is the best, probably the most important thing when you're learning a language, which is like rolling your R's like I just did.
Why do you think that pronunciation's the most important thing?
So native speakers can understand you, otherwise there's no point in knowing the language.
Yeah, and also because you could say a word that sounds similar and it could mean something else, I guess. Yeah.
Like there's some words that do sound exactly the same, like they can be spelled H-A or just A, and as in H-A means it has or he has, and then just A means to or at.
Right. So it's just how long you say that sound for that really makes a difference in people understanding what you're saying.
I don't know, it's more from context.
Wow.
Like just knowing which one would be used.
Right, and would you not say it's like using a short A sound and a long A sound here?
Nah, they don't have different vowel lengths as much as we do. Like,
well, that's a bonus.
Yeah, there's only like 5 vowel sounds.
Yeah, it must be quite hard for people coming here to learn all.
It's similar to Māori. It's e, I, or u.
Yeah, well that's another bonus, isn't it? Because you know those Māori sounds, you can easily translate them into Spanish.
Yeah. Because a lot of people mix up e and e, like pronouncing I, like the I is always pronounced e.
Right. So it's never pronounced as an I.
Yeah, and sometimes people pronounce like and stuff.
I wonder why. I wonder if that's why when people come here, and sometimes they just say that as one sound. That's because they're so used to it being like that in their country.
Yeah. A Spanish speaker would have a lot of difficulty trying to spell in English as well, because the Spanish's spelling system is pretty much phonetic, so every letter has a single sound.
Right.
And our spelling system's just all over the place.
That's right. We have some random sounds for letters. Yeah. And what about silent letters? Do they put letters on that are silent on the beginning, like we have night with a K?
Kind of. They've got I'm not sure. Like they've got Psychola here. I'm not sure how it's pronounced. It might be Psychola. Nah. But basically the only letter that's silent is the H, just to distinguish between words and create different sounds like ch.
Oh, right.
CH.
And is there a set rule for that, or is it like English where it has random rules and you can't really...
No, there's always a set rule. Like, yeah, so CH, always ch. And SH, unlike English, is just s. Not that it happens often.
And do you know if that applies to any other European languages?
Kind of French, although they're a little messed up.
Mhm.
Like they've got double letters and all that, and some sounds are. Most Slavic languages are phonetic, and Northern European, like Russian. Russian is phonetic, and the southeast languages like Croatian, Bosnian, whatever, they are completely phonetic.
Mm. Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's very interesting. Thanks for that. Okay. Any other hobbies you want to tell me about?
I like playing video games, like every teenager.
Yep. And probably like every person if they had the time.
True.
What's your favourite video game?
At the moment, probably FIFA 14, but it changes.
Does it change because you get sick of one and you want to change to another one? Or
Yeah, or it might just get, might be a new one, and I want to play that more.
a new version of the game?
Yeah, or just another game.
Yeah. So other than FIFA 14, what would be your preference at the moment?
Probably Team Fortress 2. That's a cool game, but I don't play it much anymore. I used to play it heaps.
It's very popular, isn't it?
Yeah. But I only play it like once a month.
Okay. Well, apart from your PlayStation, your Spanish and karate, is there anything else that you think you'd like to tell me about, hobby-wise?
Nah, that's about it.
Yeah. Okay, so out of all three, if you had to have one that was your very favourite subject or thing to do, what would it be?
I mean, probably Spanish, because that's you can learn about different cultures and stuff. Go to like Spanish-speaking countries.
And you're going on a trip next year, aren't you?
Yeah, go to Mexico.
Yeah. So you'll have a good opportunity there to practice.
Yeah, and I'll try and get in as many conversations as possible.
Although you'll probably find, like we have when we've travelled, that everyone wants to speak English because they want to learn English.
Yeah, I read on the website you've got to like just keep on speaking their language, and just tell them, look, I want to practice. You know, Spanish, Portuguese, whatever, and
and you can tell them, you know, the reason why you've gone to Mexico for a trip is to learn Spanish, and would they mind if you practiced on them?
Yeah.
And I'm sure they will. They'll let you do that.
They're very nice. I've heard that other language speakers of other languages, just like English, they're very welcoming when you're trying to speak their language, and they'll help you and stuff.
Yeah, and sometimes you have to ask them to correct you. You know, some people are so polite they won't say to you if you said a word wrong.
Yeah, just like ask them, have I said anything wrong?
Yeah, just say, would you mind telling me if I say something wrong or I get it out of context so I can learn for next time? Yeah. Oh, that's good. Oh, well, thanks for that, Josh. I've made some notes too, so now I have to go and write up an assignment on the way that we've had our conversation today and the way I've listened.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
Cool. You can go off and do your homework.
Oh yeah, sure.
See you later.